Happy New Year! This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, and today I'm going to talk about 30 great plants for butterfly and hummingbird gardens. It's the new year that we've gotten past all the holidays. Time to start thinking about what to plant in your garden that'll help bring in some butterflies and hummingbirds in your garden. Here are some 30 really wonderful plants. And as always, there's a list of these plants in the video description and some links to get them on some of these plants on Amazon, plus a couple of extra plants. I throw a few bonus plants in here that didn't make the cut in the video, but they are still wonderful plants. So let us get going here. First up, my favorite of all the hummingbird plants, good old Mexican bush sage, a very tough, reliable salvia. It gets nice and big, about 4 to 5 feet wide, about 3 feet tall. Make sure you whack this baby down around June, and then about January to get some nice green growth that will give you these big purple flowers. And by the way, it's also a pretty good cut flower as well. So this is one of those, checks a lot of different boxes. Next up, Shasta Daisy, really nice little cut flower also. But again, it's these big flat flowers, great for butterflies. Butterflies love flat flowers. Hummingbirds love tubular flowers. Here's another one that's just called a butterfly bush because butterflies love landing on it. It's very fragrant. Also a good cut flower. Comes in several different colors, mostly in the pinks and purples, but there are some reds and whites as well. This is a really nice little morning cloak butterfly on this particular one. Enjoying this. Notice it's right next to a milkweed. I like planting these things in tandem. Because the milkweed is also a really good one. We'll talk about milkweed right now. So milkweed is one of probably the most important of all the butterfly plants because it is a full habitat plant. It attracts the butterflies that lay the eggs. Hey, even bees like milkweed. They lay the eggs. The butterfly eggs then hatch. The little caterpillars come out. And then they start chewing on the milkweed, and then they lay their cocoons and then become these wonderful monarch butterflies. All right, moving on, lantana. Some of these are tall shrubs, some of them are short little shrubs, really colorful, great for hot weather gardens. Batia poppy, a fabulous cut flower. California fuchsia, tubular flower, autumn sedge, tubular flower, which means hummingbirds, California wild rose. Now this is actually a wonderful native, very low maintenance plant. Butterflies love landing on those flat flowers. Wonderfully tough. Chiapa sage, again, tubular flower. Hot lip sage, tubular flower. Wonderful plants that, especially plants that have some red in them, because hummingbirds are really attracted to red. They really latch onto that red really nicely. So those autumn sages, hot lip sage, they really bring in those hummingbirds. Another tubular flower is red yucca. If you wanted to do something a little more really drought tolerant, then you can go with this wonderful succulent red yucca. We'll always bring it in. Another drought tolerant plant, kangaroo paw. Yellows, reds, oranges, great plant, and again, a very good cut flower. So really nice. Make sure you have really well draining soil because kangaroo paws hate soggy soil. So it's really important that you put these in some really well draining soil. Both the standard size and the dwarf size comes in basically 2 different sizes and about 5 different colors. Are really kind of a neat plant. Summer bloomer for those guys. Pineapple sage, a little trickier to find, but I love this plant because the leaves smell like pineapple. Really kind of a cool thing to have a plant that has foliage that smells like pineapple. I think that's just kind of a cool little bonus. And again, red tubular flowers really attract those hummingbirds. It's also kind of nice because it's a self-cleaning plant, so it doesn't require a whole lot of maintenance. Foxglove is a classic hummingbird plant because, again, it's got those tubular flowers, but foxglove is poisonous, so don't use it around dogs and small children. Trumpet vines, another wonderful big shrub, big vine, comes in a couple different colors. This is the Royal Rivers trumpet vine, great for fences. Again, tubular flowers. If you want hummingbirds, you gotta generally get tubular flowers. Cape honeysuckle, big shrub with tubular flowers. Really kind of a neat plant. Again, oranges and reds really attract those hummingbirds. So if you want those hummingbirds, get those oranges and reds going. Those are really important as well. All right, moving on. Lion's tail. Now, again, tubular flowers, but a more interesting plant, I think, is it actually is a perennial, a nice upright plant. Again, also got a good cut flower. Alstroemerias kind of have tubular flowers, really good cut flower, really lots of fun, varied colors. They go dormant in the winter, they come roaring back. Another salvia that I love, you've seen in previous videos, black and blue sage. Ceanothus is a really good hummingbird plant, and it's a wonderful California native, and it's drought tolerant. Very little work needed on this. Really kind of a wonderful big shrub. Coreopsis, flat flower, therefore it's a, that's right, it is a butterfly plant. Nice flat flowers. And again, there's a list of all these flowers in the video description, along with some links on where to get them. Fernleaf yarrow, a couple, and I've mentioned a few different yarrows as we go through this, but fernleaf is the gold yarrow, basically. Really good cut flower, really, really good butterfly plant. Definitely one of my top 10 if I had to make a video on just 10 Kufiyas. Now, I love fuchsia Kufiyas, but there's several different Kufiyas out there. Wonderful cigar plant. Blanket flower, you can grow blanket flowers from seeds. Those are one of those plants you can get seeds, and there's links in the description on where to get these. Same thing with hollyhock, grows well from seeds. Nice flat flower, very nice cut flower. Same thing, floss flower, grow from seeds. This actually is an annual, really kind of neat. Another California native is the monkey flower. Again, has those nice bright tubular flowers. Hummingbirds love. Penstemon, kind of a California native. There is one that is an actual California native, but really neat tubular flower. Another salvia out there. I'm sorry, actually not a salvia, but it's a cousin of a salvia, is Russian sage. Hummingbirds do like this, and has some really neat fragrance as well. So those are my 30 favorite plants for attracting hummingbirds and butterflies to your garden. Bring some life into your garden this spring by trying out some of those plants. Well, again, there's a list of all those plants and where to buy them in the video description. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.